Gentlemen, you have a race.
All right, the race is on.
That was the voice of Big Steve Hinton telling us we have a race.
Now our crowd
just over your shoulder
can hear them coming in, and they will see them in 1 second, and there they are. Two gray airplanes out front.
Argonaut and 924, both owned by the Sanders family. And then you have Graeme Frew and Mike Brown, Brant Seghetti, and Dan Vance. Let's see what we got on the screen. Those are your two Sea Furies.
All right,
that looks like Sherman Smoot right there. An Argonaut.
Might have had 924 go a little high there. Maybe a tactical maneuver. Let's see. Get closer here. Still got 114, Sherman Smoot out in front.
Argonaut has
what do you got here? We got him coming down the valley speed. Big yellow spinner. That right there is Argonaut 114. And that's Sherman Smoot.
Nice lead for Sherman Smoot, but
Here
not an
Mark
overwhelming
Watt,
lead.
And Mike Brown has a pass on Graeme Frew. That was Goldfinger number 2 with Mike Brown. Looks like there's Blondie and Speedball Alice. Yeah, the race for second and third is on 924 and Goldfinger.
924 in race 2.
Wow, that's Sherman Smoot is still our leader in Argonaut. That's the R2800 Pratt & Whitney radial engine.
Got the solo lead right now and ahead of the pack.
And again, the race is for second place.
Yeah.
And that's Mark Watt in 924.
Sherman Smoot from Templeton, California.
Our winery owner.
Winery owner qualifying at 379 miles an hour.
For those of you drinking at home, it's Bella Luna wine.
Bella Luna, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen that, yeah.
Fighter Pilot Red, good stuff. Here comes Sherman right now.
Okay, I'm backing out for race level 4.
Sherman Smoot, Mark Watt, Mike Brown, Graeme Frew. That's our top 4 right now. On the screen right now, you're watching, that's Mark Watt, 924. That's Mike Brown. Again, outside and high, in the sparkly silver and gold Goldfinger. Here's Graeme Frew, Blondie, and Speedball Alice. He sure did. Come on, Mark Watt, let's make this interesting.
Might have ground out a little bit of the lead there. May have just erased a bit of the lead for Sherman Smoot.
On the screen right now, we have Blondie being followed by Dan Vance and Speedball Alice. Blondie is being piloted by Brant Seghetti. But there you are. That is your leader. That is Sherman Smoot.
Race 114 is Sherman Smoot. Mark Watt right behind him, just the order they started this race.
Well, actually, Mike Brown passed Graeme Frew, so that was the big change there.
That change has been on the 3rd spot.
That was Sherman Smoot. Here we come, Mark Watt and Mike Brown. Mike Brown is gaining on Mark Watt.
All right, so it's on again for second and third here. We will watch that with interest. Mike Brown high and outside.
Looks like Blondie and Dan Vance and Speedball are having a lot of fun. Brant Seghetti. But that's our leader right now. That is Sherman Smoot. Second and third, we've got, there we go. There's Mark Watt, the yellow wings. You can see the yellow stripes on the wings, and that's Goldfinger with Mike Brown. Mike Brown spends his time back and forth between Carson City and Ione, California. Come on, let's see. Let's make this interesting. The battle for second place again. go.
It's a little more interesting from this angle right
Sure
here.
does. That's the Valley of Speed coming around 7, 8, 9, coming towards the home pylon. That is Sherman Smoot. He got a little bit of dirty air, but he's fine. Mark Watt, Mike Brown.
Trying to stay in touch with the leader there. I'll give him that. It's not a total runaway at this point, but we are running out of laps also at the same time.
I'm trying to think. I think that the only person in this race that ever won is Mike Brown. And that's in a Sea Fury, of all things.
Mike Brown from Carson City, Nevada.
There's Graeme. Sherman Smoot. There we go. That's 924 and Mike Brown and Goldfinger. I could just watch this.
Oh boy, getting good.
I know.
Might get better. Hang on, stay with us here. We're going to take it all the way
I
out
don't
to
think
6 laps here.
No one's walking away from this.
No, no, no. Wouldn't be prudent.
Mark Watt's holding his line. He's doing what he's got to do.
Mark Watt from Georgetown, Ontario. Yet another one of our international competitors here.
Canadian. Good friends with the Sanders family. He's been flying the aircraft for a long time. Oh,
White
wow,
flag,
look at
white
that.
flag.
This is our white flag. Argonaut is now on its final lap. Mark Watt and Mike Brown. So you can always tell the difference between 924 and Argonaut is when you see the yellow stripes on the wings. That's 924. Here comes Mike Brown again. Let's see what he's going to do. It's kind of too late for him to make a move today, but he's got eyes on Mark Watt, that's for sure. Here
Go
comes
back
Sherman.
to our leader. Sherman Smoot on the final lap. Bell lap. Total control at this point. Just take it to the barn and you got it.
Blondie, an airplane put together by his dad, Steve Seghetti, over at Country Airport, Vacaville, California.
That's our leader right there on the screen. We're watching Dan Vance make a pass on Blondie. Let's see if that holds up, but here comes Sherman.
Fun at the back of the pack, but this is the front of the pack right here. This is
Checkered
for
flag, checkered
the
flag.
checkered flag, Sherman Smoot.
Unofficial winner of the Heat 1A. Mark Watt, number 2. Here comes Mike Brown, number 3.
Goldfinger in the 3rd spot right there.
Assuming no pylon cuts, that's your top 3. This is our Graeme Frew, our Kiwi.
5 miles an hour. Add about 40 miles an hour to that tomorrow.
You see the blue bottom. It's easy to spot. Red nose, blue bottom.
New Zealander in the yak in the box.
It's a great race at the back with Dan and Brant Seghetti. Those two, Dan Vance and Brant Seghetti, they've flown together for many years. Their dads used to fly together.
2 California planes battling it out at the back of the pack. Everybody enjoys it. No matter where you're battling it out, people just love good racing.
Yes, they do. Very evenly matched, these two.
They still got a little bit more of the course to chew up before they can take it to the house.
For the
Wait
fans,
for them to finish.
Yeah, for the fans that have been around for a longer time, Brant Seghetti's planes, Blondie, used to be the Jelly Belly plane. So all the kids would line up to get free candy.
Ah.
Okay, I'm a kid. I am then.
I would qualify at times for sure.
Here we go.
All right. All right. Final 2
Here
coming
we
in.
go. It looks like Dan Vance is going to give it to him again. No, it's Blondie. Whew, that was interesting.
Runway 26, point 24013, gusty.
Blondie Brant
Nice
Seghetti from
job.
Vacaville, California.
Cowtown. Zach
Cowtown, yes. Not too far from wine country.
Exactly.
Sort of right in it.
And Dan Vance is from Santa Rosa, so he's
They're all right there. There's your unofficial results right there. Sherman Smoot, good race for him. 114, race 114. Mark Watt couldn't quite chew up enough seconds to get ahead of 114. And Mike Brown in third place, Graeme Frew fourth place, race 35, Brant Seghetti. Dan Vance just nosing Dan Vance out at the very end.